Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this press conference ahead of the Champions League final in Paris, Saint-Denis. We have Liverpool players Trent Alexander Arnold and Andy Robertson with us, and we will then move on to the head coach. When you ask your question, please introduce yourself with the name of your media and your name, and we have translations available in English, Spanish and French. Okay, so we start with the first question here right in the middle, please. 1 second. Microphone, please. Here.
Here we are. Question for each of you. Trent, first of all, how do you feel about the prospect of becoming a double European Cup winner at the age of 23? And Andy, in 1981, Alan Kennedy scored the winner in Paris against Real Madrid to win the European Cup for Liverpool. What thought have you given to becoming the next Liverpool left back to do likewise here in Paris?
Yeah, I mean, to even be in with a chance of winning a second Champions League title at this young age is special for me, I think, as it is for everyone. You know, there's been many legends of the game that haven't had these opportunities, so to be here is a privilege for me. But I think it goes without saying that we've got a world-class opponent standing in our way tomorrow as a team, so we need to be all at it to even come close to lifting that trophy again.
Yeah, to be honest, I've not given it any thought at all, to be honest. I think Mo got it spot on Wednesdays. Long as Hendo's got his hands on the trophy, then I don't really care what happens, to be honest. But like Trent said, obviously we've got a fantastic opponent ahead of us, and we can't quite focus on that. If I do score, then so be it. It'll be a collector's item, and it doesn't happen very often. But if it happens, then so be it. But I've not had a thought about that. All I've been thinking is trying to, give the best version of myself in the game, and if we all do that, then that gives us the best possible chance to win. Not bad, that.
One question here in the middle, please.
Hello, for both. I am Fernando Valeque de Barros. I am freelancer. I am working for Estado de São Paulo and for Placar and for Metro. 2 questions. You have a very long season. At a point that last Sunday, Robertson, you say that you are gutted. So how you will have mental and legs for tomorrow? And a very short question. Do you will have Kiev feelings for tomorrow against Real Madrid? You lost in Kiev in the very special match. So Kiev feelings?
In terms of the Kiev game, not really. I think we wrote that wrong for ourselves in Madrid the following season, where we won the Champions League. That was us kind of getting revenge on the competition as such, and becoming winners for the first time. So I think the Kiev game's long in the past now for all of us, and we're just focused on this final. And of course it's Real Madrid, and of course people bring it up, but we just focus on trying to win this game. We want to win the trophy. When you get to the final, you're so close, but it's the hardest hurdle to get over, and hopefully we can be the ones celebrating. In terms of the mental fatigue, like I said, it's the biggest game in world football, so I don't think we'll struggle. We've had a full week's preparation. Obviously Sunday was disappointing from all point of view. It was an emotional roller coaster, but Monday we let ourselves feel bad about it, have all the feelings about it, and then Tuesday morning we were all good to go, spring in our step and ready for a massive game tomorrow.
There's a question here in the 4th row, please.
Hi, Miguel Delaney, The Independent. A question to either of you, really. Does the occasion still feel as exciting or as special, or is it kind of just another big game now?
I think you can try your best to say it's just another big game, but everything that comes around it, the press conferences, the media days, training on a pitch and stuff like that is something that we don't do regularly. So there's things different about the game, but I think we embrace these occasions. These are the ones, when you're working hard behind the scenes. These are the occasions that are in your mind, and that's what makes you go that step further. So for us, no, we're excited to be here. I think we feel like we deserve to be here. We haven't got here through luck. We've had a tough run. We had an incredibly tough group stage, and we've been able to see off all our opponents so far. But like I said before, there's one more game, last game of the season for us as a team and as a club, and it's the special game. It's the one that everyone wants to play in. It's the special competition. It's the game of the season. So to be here is good, but to win it would be even better.
Next question over here in the front, please.
Hi, Jesus Lopez for Onda Cero. It's been a very long season for you, for both of you, for all the team. We've been some injuries in the last few weeks. Madrid could have time to just relax after winning the league early. You have to fight until the end, until the last FA Cup final, until the last weekday on Premier League. How big is the toll are you paying with us? And if you think that those couple of weeks is a big advantage for Madrid to this final?
Yeah, look, they've obviously had a bit more relaxed preparation. Obviously wrapped up their league 2-3 weeks ago. Being able to probably relax a little, not play as many games, maybe not play as the highest tempo and things like that. But out of this season, we wanted to fight for everything, and we knew what it was going to take, and we knew how hard it was going to be on our bodies. But we're in the best possible shape. We're in it's our last game, as Trent said, as a team for the season. We've came through a lot. We've had injuries and we've had problems, but the lads are fully fit. We're full of confidence, and it's important that we take the competitive nature of what has been an incredible season into this last game. We want to end it on a high, but so did Real Madrid. They've had a fantastic season, winning the league. Being part of incredible games in the Champions League, it's been a joy to watch, really. And obviously tomorrow now we try and stand in their way, and we know they'll come in full of confidence. We know when you're at Real Madrid and you get to finals like this, you're expected to win. But obviously Liverpool have got the same standards. Our fans demand a lot from us, and I think we've delivered well this season, but we want to finish on a high for them.
There's one at the front here, third row, please.
Mohamed El Mahmoudi, On Time Sports. I want to ask Trent, to face Manchester City fourth time this season, or the final of Champions League, which is more harder in the field? And for Andy, this season you had in front of you Mane, Luis Diaz, sometimes Jota. Due to you, what's the difference between the three?
I think, like I said, we play Man City a lot. I think they pose a kind of a different threat. I think a Champions League final brings different added pressures, different, it's an occasion. It's not just a league game. It's, like I said before, it's the game of the season. So that adds that to it. No matter who you're playing against, you throw Real Madrid into that mix, and it makes it even bigger. And two powerhouses of European football, who are going for big trophies every season. So, and this one means a lot to both sets of fans. So I would say that when you play Real Madrid in the Champions League final, it's got to be the biggest game of the season. That's my comments on that.
We've played with different players in front of me. It's we've got quality up and down the squad. I think we've shown that with making changes, things like that, but the mentality and everything like that stays the same, and we've shown that this season. And I've had a couple of people in front of me, and they're all different. They all play the role slightly different. It's just about trying to adapt to that. And I think I've had a good relationship with all of them in different games that we've played, and same with Trent, if other people have been playing ahead of him and things like that. So that's what happens when you've got quality in your squad. You make changes to the team which doesn't weaken it in any way, and it's just different partnerships and relationships all over the pitch, and we've been pretty good at it this season, not losing rhythm by changing too many or anything like that. Just all the lads have been completely focused, stayed in the rhythm, and I think that's why we've had a good season in terms of winning more games than obviously not.
There was one in the middle here in the white shirt, please.
Arlen Sadiko, Art Motion, Kosovo. Losing the title in Premier League in last minutes, do you think that will affect the game tomorrow? Question for both players.
No, I wouldn't say so, not at all, to be honest. I think, we put that behind us. I think we have the experience this season to focus on the competition that we have ahead of us. We played in all 4 competitions and got all the way in all of them. So I think for us, we've found it useful to forget about the other competitions and focus on the one that you're playing in. And obviously this one's a Champions League final. Whatever's happened before last week, it was disappointing. It was hard to take at the time, but like Robbo said, you put that behind you. Takes a day or two to get over, and then you've got a Champions League final to prepare for. And what better way to get over a bit of disappointment than to come here to Paris, an amazing venue, and play, in the best club competition in the world.
Yeah, just exactly what Trent says. The season went the way it did in the Premier League, and obviously Sunday was, a roller coaster of a day, more so for probably our fans and everyone round about than us, because we didn't have a clue what was going on in the pitch. We were just trying to get our job done, and like you said, we took time to get over the disappointment. Sunday night was tough, of course it was. You've ended the season with one of your goals not achieved, but it's the biggest game in club football, so it's quite easy to get over and put your disappointment to one side and then get excited about the next huge game, and that's what we've got tomorrow night. So we're all excited, we're all prepared the best possible way we can, and mentally and physically, and we really look forward to the challenge tomorrow.
Okay, we can take one more here in the front, please. The gentleman in the polo.
Brad Cox from Valve UK. This is a question for Trent. Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid has attempted the most dribbles and created the most chances in the Champions League this season. Do you look forward to that challenge, and how do you plan to stop him tomorrow?
Absolutely. I think the whole occasion I'm looking forward to. I think when you're playing against Real Madrid, you expect to come up against world-class players, which I think every single one of us tomorrow will be doing. There'll be battles all over the pitch. But yeah, we've got game plan. We've got our plans around how we're going to deal with all the threats that they pose. That's for Vinicius himself. He's an outstanding player, and he showed that this season, especially with his goals, assists, and his threat. And he's an exciting player to watch. But I think tomorrow we understand as a team we've got a job to do, as individuals, as a collective, as a group, to go out there and win. And the individual battles will be a part of that, but it's a team game, and the team wins at the end of the day.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we move on to the head coach.